Before tonight's SmackDown aired, Kevin Owens had a message for Triple H and Randy Orton. The celebrity spoke out about his problems and hinted that he would leave WWE. From the highest-ranking WWE executives to Randy Orton, the enraged star had a message for everyone. In a video he posted to Twitter, he declared he didn't trust anybody and tagged Triple H, Randy Orton, and Stephanie McMahon. In the video, he assaulted Cody Rhodes and then went on the attack against WWE executives, claiming he felt misled and mistreated. He made it seem like Triple H and other WWE executives had urged him to remain at home after his assault on their golden boy. He went on to say that it had zero effect on his sense of worth to the organization. Sadly, it wasn't the end of it. Even if he might leave the firm in a sour mood, he still couldn't tolerate Randy Orton's actions, he stated. Then he went on to explain that he felt deceived and that he was unsure of when or if he would return, given all that was occurring. Neither Triple H nor Randy Orton have spoken as of yet, and the star has left his future undetermined. Randy Orton will also be looking for Triple H, so his reaction is anyone's guess. And very honest and sincere video by WWE superstar Kevin Owens has the wrestling industry in a state of disarray. Throughout his career, Owens has presented himself as a courageous and dogged fighter, known for his boisterous demeanor and no-nonsense approach in the arena. This unexpected development, however, gave the former WWE Universal Champion an opportunity to show fans a rare glimpse of vulnerability, as he posted an emotional video in which he intimated that his future with WWE may be at risk. The WWE Universe is in a state of disbelief after the video went viral. After over a decade on the WWE roster, Owens voiced his displeasure, grief, and doubt on his future with the business. The situation that has made him consider leaving the sport he loves was caused by two of WWE's most prominent people, Triple H and Randy Orton, whom he explicitly criticized. Kevin Owens sits in what seems like his house, away from the man of the WWE ring at the beginning of the film. Looking straight into the camera and addressing his followers, his face shows a combination of weariness and emotion. Seeing Owens so vulnerable was shocking, since he is usually portrayed as a fierce competitor. Owens exclaims, "I'm not sure I can continue doing this," his voice quivering with passion. "To be honest, I'm not sure how much longer I can endure WWE. For what seems like an eternity, I've been battling. When there's no need to alter anything?" Owens goes on, his words stinging as he describes the emotional and physical toll that the last few years have had on him. He talks about how he's exhausted from injuries, stage politics, and the pressure to perform to everyone's expectations. "This firm has my whole attention," he claims, "my body, my heart, my soul," as he wipes away his tears. "But there are moments when I feel like it's falling short. That is the most challenging aspect, when it seems like no matter how much you try, nothing changes." As he keeps talking, Owens starts to get to the heart of his displeasure, which many fans believe is his treatment in WWE storylines and his tangled connections with Triple H and Randy Orton, two of the greatest names in the organization. "I trusted Triple H for years," Owens confesses. "He was the one who introduced me to WWE. He was the one who let me compete in NXT and establish my worth to the world. I am very indebted to him for that. Now, however, dude, I have no idea." He seems to have completely lost track of who I am. Owens is making a point about how he has often been ignored since Triple H became head of creative, while other stars have flourished. Neither fans nor Owens himself have been satisfied with his recent feuds, which have failed to live up to his previous rivalries and bouts. This has left them to question why he hasn't been given more substantial opportunity to showcase his skill. "It seems like I'm always being knocked back down the road just when I believe I'm making progress. Plus, every time I bring this up with Hunter at Triple H, I get the same tired excuse about waiting for my moment. The waiting is getting to me. Randy Orton, however, seemed to have stoked Owens' resentment the most. Owens admits that he has been severely mistreated and bullied as a result of his encounters with Orton behind the scenes. Sure, Randy Orton has earned his position in this industry, but he's been there for a long time. But his condescending tone and his ability to subtly influence events, it's poisonous. Always putting me down and getting under my skin, he has made my life a living misery backstage. According to Owens, he has attempted to have a frank conversation with Orton on the difficulties, but their relationship has only become worse. If what Owens has heard is true, Orton has been manipulating Triple H behind the scenes to get him benched in favor of other performers. Randy and I have attempted to have professional talks in an effort to resolve our differences. However, it seems as if he is laughing at my expense every time. Being aware of his power, he makes advantage of it, and it seems like not even Hunter is prepared to stand in his way. In the touching film, Owens remembers his time in indie wrestling and muses on his rise to WWE stardom. He talks about his family's sacrifices for his profession, his pride when he initially joined WWE, and his fight for recognition from his colleagues. Now that Owens is dealing with the fact that his career hasn't turned out the way he had hoped, those once happy recollections are tainted with sadness. I can vividly recall the thrill I felt upon arrival. I dreamed about it. I was determined to leave my imprint. I want to rank among the very best. Of course, I've also had some wonderful times. However, as of late, I feel like I'm only existing. As like I'm just acting, following orders without really expressing who I am. Owens opens up about the horrific injuries he's sustained, the restless nights spent traveling, and the emotional toll that being apart from his loved ones has had on him. Although he knows these difficulties are inevitable for a WWE superstar, he clearly feels like he's about to explode. That doesn't mean Owens is flawless, however. It's okay, I am human too. The thing is, I feel like no one is paying attention to me anymore. I feel unappreciated. And that's the worst part. Kevin Owens reveals the shocking news that his future with WWE is questionable as the video nears its conclusion. He is open about his thoughts of leaving the organization, maybe permanently. Fans were caught off guard by this statement from Owens, a guy who has often said that professional wrestling is his life. Owens whispers, "I have no idea what the future brings. I am uncertain as to whether or not I will return. It will take me a while to sort things out. Perhaps I will return. Perhaps I will not." Fans and experts alike are curious about the future of the former champion in light of Owens' statements. Is this Kevin Owens' last match with WWE? Or maybe this is the turning point in his career that will propel him to greater heights. Wrestling is a sport that I really like. Personally, I will never stop. However, I am uncertain about my place in WWE at the moment.